you were photographed with Jeannie Mai.
I was simply telling her about the plot of my movie, K-Pops, which is also out.
You couldn't do that over the phone?
In AMC theaters.
You could do that over the phone.
It was loud in the club.
Oh, okay.
Wanted to show her my club Andes. She wanted to have a good time. And you notice I'm in the ear talking. I was loud. Live music we have in there. Shout out to Andes with the live musicians. And
you was in there like this here?
I was explaining the plot. Simply about a struggling musician who finds out that he could have a child that is the next K-pop star. And she also has a child of her own, and she's a big fan of the movie.
Y'all did all that in the club?
Yeah.
With all that noise played in the background?
Yeah. And got home early, because we both had early morning.
Her home or your home?
Separate homes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, did y'all share any advice? Because, both, you guys went through something publicly. Both of you have.
Yeah. I mean, but
did y'all discuss that in the club too?
Some people are built for it. Some people aren't. And it comes with territory, man. I used to bag groceries, and I used to dream of, when I was pushing in carts and shit, I wanted this to be on leather couches and fireplaces, drinking yak. But I was taking the bus.
Right.
I was selling weed. I was running from I was getting robbed. I was getting all kinds of shit. And I was praying like, God, please let my biggest problems just be paparazzi and hanging out in my own club.
Right.
And like kissing Mariah Carey and hanging out. Like, please let that be my life at some point. And
lo and behold,
you're not gonna get.
Ta-da.
Sometimes you get that, but a little salty with the sweet. But we out here maneuvering, and it's all good, man.
How's it dating in your 40s after being married in your 20s and 30s?
Oh,
is it harder? Is it easier? Are you more experienced? You kind of know more now what you're looking for. You're not in awe of the aesthetics. I mean, obviously you still want someone that's attractive to you in a lot of different ways, but not so much they don't have to be just physically attractive. You want someone that has a little bit more depth to them now. So is it easier now? Is it harder now?
No, it's probably hard because I have no clue what I want. And now not only do I not know what I want, now I have a little money, I have my own place, I have a crazy schedule, and you have some people like you for you, some people like you because of the things you got going on, so you don't know which one that is. And sometimes, yes, I want to have someone with depth and someone that's patient, that can cook and like be nurturing, but then I don't want to commit to that one because, this one, you know what I'm saying? That's how that. At the end of the day, it's like, I'm also like an artist that's used to like adoration. If and an entertainer, I'm used to being on stage, all this stuff. So it's tough when I come off stage and you don't have that, and so you're kind of always in a state of like, do I still got that? Am I doing it right for this? And going into the dating world with that thing is it could be tough. But honestly, I'm enjoying being alone and being like single and being in my own house and just learning about that. And I really like that. And it's tough, it can get lonely and stuff, but the dating thing is fun because it's like, oh man, you got your own stuff now. You can take trips. You can do
whatever you want. Yes,
you have fun, and as long as you be honest and you're transparent, then it should be cool. But everybody's looking for different things, and you can't waste people's time.
Right.
You can't take people around a loop and just to whatever. And so that's the tough part, man. Because I love having fun, and I have a crazy schedule, so it's tough to kind of like invest in being a real boyfriend right now, or like having a relationship, because you have to. I know from failed ones that it's not going to work unless you really put the time into them. And
you haven't spoken a whole lot about your mom and your dad. Were they talented like you?
My mom is an incredible like hand-drawn artist. She can draw, she can sing.
Okay.
Big music nerd.
Really?
My pops was really good with his hands. He's like a mechanic.
Okay.
Could
fix anything.
Cars. I think it was a mixture of both that made me. Both of them had crazy hard upbringings, right?
Okay.
My pops was a twin from Philly, North Philly, that grew up in the hoods, right? And in the 60s, crazy, and was kicked out of his house when he was just a young teenager and grew up on the streets.
So he grew up hard.
Yeah, grew up hard, and then finagled his way into the military just because so he wouldn't be without house or whatever you call it. And so
Unhoused.
Yeah, unhoused. And so he made his way in the military, and then him and his twin brother were knuckleheads. They used to go to jail for each other. You know, they used to do all kinds of stuff, like trick the system and everything. And my mom, an abandoned kid from Korea, her and my uncle found by a dumpster and gathered and were adopted by black military parents in Compton and lived in South Central. And then, you know, she was married 3 times and was abused with all of her husbands. And with my pops was an addict and you know, got on drugs and he went to prison for damn near trying to take my mom's life, and I saw the whole thing. And then he went to prison for 14 years. I never got to see him after that. He died after. Then I had a step pops, and then they were together with my mom. And then by the time I was 17, they both went to prison for securities fraud. And my step pops was an addict as well. And it was all kinds of stuff. And I think that through all that stuff, my mom was always very positive and very hardworking, and never like said any bad things, foul things about the other person, and that she was in a relationship with. Everything that she said was always, she felt like she knew better, and it was something that she would never point at the blame. You know, she took accountability on certain things, you know, that especially when it came to relationships and things that happened. It was like, you know, son, I always knew that they were messed up in this way, and I just was kind of just going about it, and that was what it was. And then it got myself into this and this and that, and it was my own fault. And then I lived this life, and I took full accountability of it. And that's what, you know, I feel like she installed in me too.
So you never had a relationship, a real relationship with your biological father or a stepfather. So that changed kind of now, and listen to you talk in the beginning of the type of relationship that you want to have with your kids.
Yeah.
Because you want to have what you didn't have.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I want to have what I didn't have. And I want to show him, you know, rather than just tell him, I want to show and prove too, and let him know, like, you know, this is what it takes. I want to show him what hard work brings. And I want to let him explore and learn life too, learn things for his own. I know that I could provide a lot of stuff for him and kind of pamper him, and I don't want anything bad to happen to him. If it's up to me, it's like I want both of them. I just want to just shield them forever, but it's like, can't do it because that's not the real world. That's not the real world, and that's not how you create real, you know, people with real character. And and so it's tough. But yeah, you know, and you know, even my step pops, he was around. He wasn't perfect, but he was definitely around. And from when I was like 6 to 17, and we had our issues and stuff. But I had something, you know, and that's more a lot of other people had. But what I want to do with my kids is break a lot of those generational curses, you know?
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before 2 something.